Welcome to Christian Warrior Training. My name is Keith. All right, well, we got breaking news coming out of Colorado right now. I want to play this quick video. This is a firebombing attack. Somebody using Molotov cocktails to attack a pro-Israel group in Colorado. And you can see they created quite mayhem down there. There are several people injured. I did receive a report from somebody that children were injured. I have not confirmed that, though. But you can see a pro-Israel group was gathering. This happened at 1 p.m. Mountain Time, so just a few hours ago. This is being recorded on Saturday, June 1st. This attack occurred on 13th Street and Pearl Street in Boulder, Colorado. Now, event participants were taking part of a weekly organized group called Run for Their Lives. And it's a group advocating for the release of Israeli hostages. Now, the walk was intended as a non-violent demonstration. Now, look, we're going to talk more about this, and I got more videos. I've got suspect information. One person's in custody. We're going to talk about it. But just like every single thing where I break down incidents like this, I will always talk to you about what you can do to prevent something like this from happening to you. And there are a lot of things that could be done to make sure that this doesn't happen to you. Now, I just want to emphasize, whenever something like this happens, somebody that was involved in the incident will reach out and talk to me about what occurred. Sometimes I release that information to you. Sometimes I don't. This is not critiquing anybody. This is not saying anybody did anything right or wrong. This is just, besides what we know right now, I'm just going to give some tips about what you can do to protect yourself. Let's just watch this again while I talk about it. Witnesses reported a shirtless man throwing a Molotov cocktail at the crowd. And I actually have a video of that man. Let's pull that up right now. This is from, hold on a second, this is the right one here. It's from Stop Anti-Semitism. Where did you go? There's Stop Anti-Semitism on Twitter. And here's the man right here. You can see the shirtless man right there. Okay, I just heard that for the first time. I don't know if you heard that. Somebody said, let's go back and listen to that. It's like, if I had my gun with me or I have my gun with me. Let's hear this real quick.
I wish I had my gun with me. I'd do it.
Oh my God. Okay, look, I always tell you guys, remember your ABCs. Always be carrying, because you never know what's going to happen. We don't know the full context here. We know that people are injured. They got firebombed. But it does appear, when you look at this, that he's still carrying material used to start fires. I think that could clearly be a deadly force incident, trying to protect the lives of others. Oh, man, I'm sorry. That hurts me to hear that. I wish I had my gun with me. I'd do it. Okay, man, I'm so sorry. All right, here's a better picture of the man right here. Okay, just real quick. So we see people being treated in that are injured on the ground, probably burn victims, I would assume. One of the things I tell people is the best medicine is to win the gunfight. And I know we don't have a gunfight here, but you got a man with explosive material that's still around people. We need to control him. And so people are going to have to come forward. Of course, you got the lady saying, I wish I had my gun. Then I do it right now. But side note, I would try to control this guy right now to protect the people that are on the ground, so you don't have more people that are hurt. But let's continue to watch what's going on here.
Well, we can't do when he's got Molotov cocktails. That's what he's got right here.
I don't know why one person is not just slamming that person right now. All right, look, we have multiple people. I'm just going to finish out with what's going on here just so you have full context. This is totally evolving. So I grabbed a bunch of stuff over the last half hour to come here. Again, they were participating in a weekly organized walk called Run for Their Lives, and this group advocating for the release of Israeli hostages. If you have a weekly event, side note here, if you have a weekly event, people know where you're going to be, what you're going to do at what time, and with everything going on right now, there have been multiple threats, including, I've been telling you multiple times that the group I can't name here on YouTube, which I'm sure that this is all going to get demonetized anyway. I don't know. Yeah, anyways, it's just going to get demonetized here, which is no big deal, but it helps fund Christian Warrior. But look, if they know you're going to be there, then make sure that you have security on hand to protect your people. And then if you do have an event start to unfold, be able to take care of it quickly. Make sure you are. All right, let's go back to that group that I can't name. There's a group that I can't name on YouTube. We all know who they are. You see it in my weekly bulletin at the very beginning where I talk about incidents around the world. That group has come out and said slaughter Christians and slaughter Jews and seek revenge for our brothers, Hamas or Palestinians, and come after them. And they tell you to come attack them. And these lone wolf people, it's always been a lone wolf attack for right now, have come out and listened to that, and they're going to do that. So if you go every week and do something, they know where to go and where to find you. All right. A suspect, multiple people are injured, some with serious burns. The exact number of victims has not been released yet. Just as I was coming on the air, the Boulder, Colorado police chief, which I've had a number of their officers come to my classes before. The department's not that bad. They're actually pretty good. They were releasing information at that particular time. Now, look, suspect was detained at the scene, and authorities haven't released the individual's identity or motive, but I'm sure we'll find out who it is here pretty shortly. Emergency responders evacuated the 1200, 1300, and 1400 blocks of Pearl Street between Walden and Pine. BPD, the Boulder Police Department, issued a public advisory telling people to stay out of the area. Jared Polis, who is the governor of Colorado, who's just a left-wing wingnut, call it heinous act of terror. These people are the ones that are getting people all riled up, man. So, all right. So that's what we know right now. Let's look at a couple other things that I looked up and found at that particular time. We've got the video that I showed earlier, but here's a suspect being taken into custody by Boulder, Colorado PD, and that is a picture of our suspect. We do have that great video of what occurred at the time. Now, look, if you have somebody firebombing you, hitting you with Molotov cocktails, that is a deadly force incident. You are clear. God, that's still killing me hearing that lady saying, I wish I had my gun, I'd take care of it right now. Look, always be carrying. Whenever you do stuff like this, make sure that you are always armed or around somebody that is armed. But let's start from the very beginning. Whenever you do an event like this, you need to make sure that you have, it was called operations order or an operations plan. That operations plan lists out what's going to happen. We're going to march from here to there. We are going to have people in plain clothes as screeners looking for people that might hurt us. Now, I did read a report where this man actually dressed up as a gardener or like a landscaper to blend into the crowd. And so, you want to make sure you have people go out there. You want to contact the police department, let them know you're going to do this. For police departments, if you have something like this occurring in your jurisdiction, I'm not sure why you wouldn't assign a person to it. I don't know if BPD had somebody assigned to them or not. I would think that BPD was not there based on the video that I've seen. That's a lot of video I can't show on YouTube. This is the video I'm able to show on YouTube. There's other video on X that you can show. I might do a video later in the next couple of days just for Substack because they don't censor me over there, and I'll put up everything and do like a full professional debrief of what's going on, but just what we know and then some tips. This is the second attack of a faith-based organization within 2 weeks. Last week, it was an evangelical church in Seattle. It was attacked by Antifa. This week, we have this. We've been telling you that Christians and Jews are going to keep getting attacked, and it's in the Bible. We know that it says that what's going to happen, that we're going to be persecuted for our beliefs. So contact the police, make sure that they're there, ask them to come. And then as you're going through, you want in that operations order, you want to list out what's going to happen if you have a particular incident. If you're encountered by counter protesters, are you going to take an alternate route? How are you going to control those counter protesters? Are you going to withdraw and wait for the police? Obviously, you're going to call 911 and ask for help. What are you going to do? You're going to have to plan this out so that when there is like a firebombing attack, you're not like, I wish I had my gun because I would do it. You would actually like have your gun and you would address it and like take care of it. So I would put this into my lineup of reality-based training that we do, role-playing training that we do at our church. For my church, you guys can expect that you're going to see a firebombing incident occur somewhere because that is becoming more popular, as well as drones, using drones to attack people in incidents like this. It's people are bringing what's happening in the war zone in the Middle East and elsewhere and bringing it here. So you need to be prepared for that. So look, I just want to get on and let you guys know about it and give you a heads up. I just came back I literally just walked off the plane right now. I was just in Southern California at the Christian Warrior Academy, where we taught about 600 people how to protect their churches and how to protect their people and how to do it in a biblical way. Just like here, we want to do everything according to what the Bible says, including using force and using proportional force for when we get attacked in incidents like this. So it was a great class for all you guys that attended. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's why my voice is kind of screwed up. I was talking all day yesterday. Look, I'm going to do a full debrief. I'm going to gather information all day and today and then for the next couple of days. And then I'm going to take that information and I'll do a full debrief of what occurred. If you were at the scene of this incident and you're watching this, please reach out to me and let me know. I would love, I'll keep you anonymous if you want. And let me know. I would like to talk to you a little bit more about what occurred so we can inform Christian churches and Jewish synagogues about what's occurring and just give you a better heads up. So that's what I've got for now. Do me a favor. When you leave here, pray unceasingly for the victims of this horrific act. And I know you don't want to, but pray for the man. Pray for the suspect here. I know we don't want to, but we have to. So pray for his repentance and his salvation, and then pray for the healing of the people that have been injured. And then, especially, lady, if you're listening, I just played the YouTube or the Twitter video on. I want you to remember your ABCs. I want you to always be caring.